Hi, hope everybody's enjoying their St. Patrick's Day. So I thought I would read a St. Patrick's story for you guys this afternoon. It is called The Leprechaun Who Lost His Rainbow. I also hope you're enjoying the really nice weather. I decided to do the story outside, so I can enjoy some of the nice weather too. All right, so The Leprechaun Who Lost His Rainbow is the story for today. All right. Muff, what are you doing? Okay. In the soft drizzle that was falling on St. Patrick's Day, Colleen wished her grandfather good luck. He gave her a piece of red licorice, her favorite candy, and then he was off to the parade to play the bagpipes. I know that sun is very glaring, so I hope you can see the pictures. Her grandfather had told Colleen that the notes he and his bandmates played were like colors on the air, colors only your ears could see. Playing music is like building a rainbow, he said. A little man I once knew taught me that. Sorry. Her mom and dad were going to watch the parade from the window, but Colleen sat on the porch under her yellow umbrella. What if it rained so much that everyone went home and no one heard her grandfather's bagpipes? Do you guys know what a bagpipe is? Maybe that's something you can do, is to Google or go on a YouTube video and watch some people play bagpipes so you can hear it and see what they're like. That would be a shame. His music was so beautiful and sad, it made people smile and cry all at once. To pass the time, she played a song on her green penny whistle, which had a tiny shamrock printed on it. Her grandfather had brought it all the way from Ireland. It was her favorite thing in the whole world, and she never let anyone touch it. I wonder if you can see her penny whistle right there. Sorry. All right. When she finished the tune, she took a bite of her licorice. Just then, a little man appeared on the step. It was a leprechaun. I like your penny whistle, the little man said. You play it very well. Do you guys see the leprechaun up there? Colleen started to say thank you when suddenly the leprechaun jumped into the air and took the licorice stick right out of her mouth. He dropped it onto his hat. Thank you, he said. I'll be needing that, or my name's not Roy G. Biv. It's just the shade of red I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, that tricky leprechaun took her licorice. Colleen was shocked. What are you doing? She shouted. Give me my candy. The leprechaun frowned. Your grandfather was much more helpful. You know my... This is not happening at school, does it? Muffin. Your grandfather was much more helpful. You know my grandfather? Colleen asked. Yes, we created a rainbow together back when he was a boy, Mr. Biv explained. Colleen was puzzled. Could this be the little man her grandfather talked about? Mr. Biv looked glum. I've lost my rainbow again, and my gold is at the end of it. To be a leprechaun in good standing, you must have gold, so I need someone's help to build me a rainbow. He paused. That someone is you. So there he is, talking to her. Other rainbows. Shh. No barks. Colleen frowned. Leprechauns were tricky. Everyone knew that. Could Mr. Biv be telling the truth? Let me show you something, the leprechaun said. Spin round with the hat and watch what happens. She twirled around, holding the hat. Suddenly, a streak of bright red, just the color of her licorice, sprang out into the hat, hung in the air for a moment, and then disappeared. Colleen was amazed. You're ruining the story, buddy. There you go. I wonder what color will come next. See, Mr. Biv? We're starting to make a rainbow. And if there's a rainbow, the sun will come out to shine on the parade. Colleen took a deep breath. What do we do? For every color, I need something that belongs to you. Something red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and pink. I'm seeing if someone caught that wrong. Kellen, was I wrong? I see you're on there. And then Nora is on there. No, it's really violet. Indigo and violet. Purple. Colleen looked around. There was her new orange basketball. She hated to give it up, but she tossed it into Mr. Bibb's hat. Sorry. Scooby, out of the way, dude. Immediately. Oh, yeah. So, okay. I must have Scooby's. All right, so she tossed in her orange basketball, and out came orange. There we go. I'm back on track. She gave him her yellow umbrella. Yellow curved under the orange. So we've got red, orange, yellow. Do we get pink in here? I wonder. When her blue ribbons went in, a beautiful blue appeared. I love blue. That's my favorite color. She had to give up her blue ribbons. Next was her indigo headband, which is like a purple. It's a different fancy term for purple. And finally, her violet scarf. Violet's like a little bit lighter of a purple. More of a pink. It looks a little pink, but purple. Now there was a rainbow of colors coming out of the hat, but something was wrong. Right between the yellow and blue, there was an empty space. What was the empty space? I wonder what color. I'm going to see if anybody is writing. Oh, what does Kellen say? It's not pink. Oh my gosh, what is the color that's missing pink, Kellen? All right, it's not. It is, I wonder if anybody knows. You can type if you know, you can type it in there and I'll be able to read it. I'll be able to read it. Okay. Colleen knew which color was missing. Yes, we need green. Someone says green. Green. It is green, Mr. Biff said. Not just any green, Colleen. It's very hard color to find, which is why rainbows are so rare. So it's a special green. It was raining harder. The parade goers were starting to leave. Colleen was nervous. What would the leprechaun want? What is he going to want for her color green? Uh-oh. You're going to have to make one sacrifice, Mr. Biff said. I'm going to need your penny whistle. The green penny whistle from her grandfather with the shamrock on it. That green is the last perfect color I need for my rainbow. I wonder what she'll do. Will she give the leprechaun her whistle, or will she say, I'm sorry, it's too special. I don't want to. Colleen started to cry. Oh no, she feels really sad. She said, clutching her penny whistle, my grandfather gave it to me. But Colleen, dear, if you give me the penny whistle, you and I can make the sun shine on the parade and on your grandfather, said Mr. Biv. Colleen held the penny whistle, blew one last sad note. She paused and then dropped the penny whistle in the leprechaun's hat. Oh, wow, she let him have that. That's pretty special. She filled that leprechaun's bucket up. And I bet she filled up the parade goers, the parade, her grandpa's bucket too. She was a very good bucket filler. In a flash, the rain stopped, the sun burst through the clouds, and a rainbow, complete with the most beautiful shade of green ever, spread across the sky. So there we go. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I can't believe I forgot green. Kind of like that Skeleton Crew monster truck. All right, the parade goers gathered up in wonder, and Colleen's grandfather began to play the bagpipes. The music was so beautiful and so sad that people smiled and cried at one time. So here's what the bagpipe kind of looks like. So remember, if you don't know what the bagpipe sounds like or what it looks like, YouTube it, YouTube bagpipe, and then you'll get to see a lot of really cool people playing the bagpipe. So she saved the day by sharing and putting her very special item into the hat. Nobody noticed that a pot of gold had appeared at the end of the rainbow. Oh, awesome, Colleen, you get some gold. Roy G. Biv dug his hand into the pot of gold and pulled out a flute that looked just like Colleen's penny whistle. But it wasn't a toy flute. It was a real one made of silver, and there was a shamrock on it that looked like Colleen's, only this one was made of emeralds. Thanks for sharing with me, Mr. Biv said as he handed Colleen the flute, and with that, him and his pot of gold were gone. But she did get to keep her penny whistle, huh? Or not the penny whistle, but she got a new one. A silver one. Do you see the silver penny whistle? There you go. Colleen's grandfather stood in front of her. Who was that you were talking with? He asked. Roy G. Biv, she said. He's a leprechaun. I thought I recognized him, her grandfather said. He gave me this flute, Grandpa. Ah, 'tis a nice one. Silver, just like my bagpipes. What do you say we play a tune? So together they played When Irish Eyes Are Smiling, and the colors danced in the air. And there he is, playing his bagpipes in her whistle. Well, the end. So it kind of tells you a little bit about rainbows. The end. So I hope you enjoyed the leprechaun story. Hopefully we'll, me and I know Mrs. Kuche, we're going to read stories throughout our period of not having school, and hopefully we will see more of you. I also want to do some ABC yoga sometime soon with you guys. So hopefully you'll be able to join me for that. All right. See you later.